Welcome to GoFit Intro to Core Ball. I'm Brook Benten. What's great about the core ball is that it intensifies work for your middle muscles and provides more effective toning than you could ever get from mat work alone. Now, core is all the buzz in fitness right now, but really, what does core strength even mean? Well, put simply, your core muscles are everything from your shoulder girdle down to your hip sockets, and that means front, back, and side to side. A lot of core strength comes from the abdominals. Your abdominals are comprised of four muscles: rectus abdominis, internal obliques, external obliques, and transverse abdominis. Your rectus abdominis muscles are your glamour muscles. They're the most superficial abdominal muscle, meaning that they're closest to the skin's surface. The fibers run vertical, and the primary function of this muscle is flexion at the trunk. So a basic crunch is a very effective way to tone this glamour muscle. You'll be seeing a lot of those in the workout today. To explain internal and external obliques, I like to think of Western movies. Think of reaching into your holsters and pulling your guns up. That's the direction that your internal obliques run. Now think of reaching into your holsters and pulling your guns down. That's the direction the external obliques run. So internal run in an upward facing diagonal, and external obliques run in a downward facing diagonal, overlapping the internal. Together, these oblique muscles work to rotate the trunk. The transverse abdominis muscles are the deepest abdominal muscle. They're down low and the fibers run horizontal. Now, they're responsible for exercises such as your reverse crunch, the upward phase after a leg drop, and many other exercises. However, these muscles are so deep that you're never going to see definition in this area. You'll just be able to feel when you're getting stronger through the transverse abdominis. Now, the area I'm pointing right now is an area that a lot of people store excess body fat. Hear me on this. Core strengthening alone, unfortunately, will not beat the battle of the bulge. However, core strengthening plus a healthy, balanced, low-fat diet and cardio exercise are your triple threat for success over abdominal fat. Be sure that you consult your physician before beginning this or any workout program, just to be sure that it's safe for you. Let's move on to the Core Ball Blast chapter and get this core workout started. To air up your core ball, simply place the straw into the hole and blow it up as firmly as possible. Once you have it inflated, put your thumb over the hole, then quickly insert the stopper. Your ball should be firm but give when you squeeze it lightly. Do not air up your ball with an air compressor. So before we begin the workout, let's start with a spinal massage. Place the ball into your lumbar spine and then just lay back on the core ball. Rest the shoulders down into the mat and extend through the knees. Begin walking your heels further out and massaging the ball up the spine. If you find areas that you're storing tension, just hold the ball there. Come all the way up to the cervical spine, which is into the neck, and then make your way back down. This is preparing your spine for the core ball workout that will follow. After you've gone through a full round up and down, let's position ourselves to begin a basic crunch. Your gluteals will sit down on the mat, bend through the knees, plant the heels down, hands behind the head. We'll begin with our basic crunches. And exhale will lift you up. Inhale, lower down, up and down, up and down. Notice, a basic crunch is flexion at the trunk. Think of taking your low ribs closer to your hip bones with each crunch. Good. The breath is an exhale up, inhale down. Eight more like this. Basic crunches are like a love letter to your rectus abdominis. 4 more right here. Add 3 tiny pulses at the top. Pulse, 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 and lower. Do it again. Adding the little pulses at the top give you more time under tension, more tone for that rectus abdominis. 4 more here. Beautiful. Guess what? We have 4 rounds of carbon copies, basic crunches. Exhale, inhale. Notice how nice it feels to have some cushion in that lower back as you crunch. So great for the low back. 3 tiny pulses. Repeat it, please. Very good. Once more. Tempo, lift and lower. We're just getting started, and you're already feeling some fire in the middle. If it's burning, it's working. Add 3 pulses at the top. Oh yeah, again. Last one here, 2 more rounds. Okay, basic crunch. Add 3 pulses at the top. Again. Here we go. 1 more round, basics. It's called the Valsalva maneuver. When you're working so hard, you forget to breathe. Brother, you gotta breathe. Exhale up, inhale down. 3 pulses. Woo, again. It's about to change, but it ain't getting easier. Take your right knee into the forehead and hold it there. Try to make skin-to-skin contact. Out. Do that again. Extend. Tempo, in and out. 8 reps. Notice we've lifted a balance point. So this is more challenging on stability. Add rotation right here. Try to take that left armpit in towards the right knee. Switch sides, bring the knee to the forehead, hold it there. Extend. Oh yeah. Repeat. Extend. Let's do it. Tempo. Add rotation. Notice all the rotation is at the torso. Hips stay looking up towards the ceiling. Just rotate at the trunk. 2 more here. Basic crunch and hold it there. Isometric contraction. Rotate towards the television. Take it center. Now lower down. Lift up again, hold. Rotate away from the television. Take it back center, hold, hold, hold. Lower down. Let's quadruple that tempo. Lift and twist, up, twist, center, down, other side. Be sure you come back to center before lowering. Yes, turn that chest to the opposite wall. I know it's a struggle, but guess what? There's sweetness in the struggle. 4 more here. Last one. Center pulse for 8, 7. Reach to the opposite diagonal. Pulse towards the television. Back center, pulse it, pulse it. Away and pulse. Center, 4. And television. Hello. Center. Away, now pulse. 2 by 2. Yeah? 2, center. Center. Do it again. Television. Center. And away. Single them out, please. 1. Do it again. Lift up for 3, then down for 1. It's up, up, more, and lower. Optional, arm reach on that 3rd lift. That is a modification. It's a little harder if you keep the arms behind the head. Up, yeah. Feel that fire, we love it. We're sending loving kindness to that rectus abdominis. Ooh, yeah. 4. Very good. Listen up, hold it at the top. Reach up mid-shin. Hold, hold, hold right here, all right? We're gonna add a little bit of a Pilates-derived exercise, taking the arms overhead and then slowly bringing them back around to the shins. It's a negative rep, looks like this. Out, around. Do it again. Lift up. Try to take the arms directly over the shoulders. Think exhale, exert. So exhale as you sweep the arms around. Do it again. We will build on this exercise later in our Pilates double leg stretch. It's all about persistence, baby. Stick with it. That is what delivers results. Four more reps. Very good, once more. Hold it here. Isometric contraction. Don't change a thing. Just stay there and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you could stand it, try to lift just a little higher. Hold. Fantastic job. Lower down to the mat. Now let's reposition. Taking the ball to where it's underneath the buttocks. This ball is going to be your little trampoline for reverse crunches. Lift both legs straight over the hips, flex the feet, reverse crunch. Up. A lot of people find reverse crunches are uncomfortable in their lower back. Not with the core ball. This adds a nice cushioned surface for your lower back during reverse crunch exercises. As you do your reverse crunch, try to get the knees up over the hips and don't angle them towards your chest. Straight up. That way. Let's change it up. 3 pulses at the top. Pulse, 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 release. Adding those little pulses add quite a bit of challenge to those lower abs. Fantastic. Rock on, friend. If you need to, take a break. Breaks are good. We recover for one reason, and what's that? To work harder. So if your abdominals are telling you, give me a little rest, friend, give them a rest. Back to tempo, 8 reps. Four more. Add 3 tiny pulses. Oh yes, there it is. Can you feel it? Oh yeah, you can. You may feel it tomorrow. And maybe the next day, a little delayed onset muscle soreness. Never hurt anyone. Here's 4. And 2 more. 1 more round. Reverse crunches, tempo. Add those 3 tiny pulses. And try not to use momentum against the ball. Really work on contracting through the lower abs to raise the legs. That ball will give you a little bit of a rebound, but that's just to protect your lower back, not to assist in the movement. 2 more. Let's add a little leg drop, yeah? Right leg drops down to the ground, super slow. Take it up. Other leg. And up. Right leg. Now on the up pull, focus on your transverse abdominis. It's not just hip flexor, it's low abs also, left. Bring it up. Tempo change, down 3. Up quick, switch legs. Good, super slow leg drop and switch. There is a reason we're learning this tempo. It's gonna progress to a new exercise with a double leg drop and a reverse crunch. Oh boy. 2 more like this. Bend your legs to tabletop position. Set up where the shins are parallel to the ground and ceiling. Point through the toes. Super slow. We're gonna drop the legs down, and then when we get to the top, little reverse crunch. Try to keep 90 degrees at the knee joint. Let's go. Drop, down, slow, slow reverse crunch. Down, down, down. Now I challenge you to do your reverse crunch without pressing firmly with the arms down into the mat. When you press firmly with the arms, you're adding a little cheat, getting the backs of the shoulders and the triceps to help you out on the reverse crunch. Let's keep it in the abs. Fantastic. 4 more. Nice, 1 more. Sweet, drop the heels down, spread your legs hip width apart, raise the hips high. Take that core ball, place it between your inner thighs. Squeeze the ball hard. Bring the shins parallel to the ground and ceiling. Reach your hands up mid-shin. Hold. You know how I told you would see a Pilates double leg stretch? Hello. It's here. We're super slow, gonna reach the arms out and then super slow bring them back in. Same thing with the legs. Let's do this. Out, 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 in. Do it again. Now notice if you're squeezing really tight on that core ball through the inner thighs, not only are you feeling it in the insides of the legs, you're also feeling the transverse abdominis muscles. Around. Do it again. And around. Tempo change, out quick and slow. Out, super slow in. Do it again. If it's too challenging, omit one area. Either leave the upper body down and just do the legs, or just do the arms and drop the heels, your choice. Two more here. We'll have a tempo change. Super slow, out, around, quick. Slow, 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 then fire. Shaking a little bit. Oh yeah. You know, it matters how you start, but it matters more how you finish. Finish strong. We're towards the end. Fight it out when times get tough. Inhale, 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 around. 4 more like this. One more repetition. Excellent. Rest your head down on the ground. Take your arms out at shoulder height, forming an iron cross. We're going to do what's called a hip crossover. Right now, keep that 90-degree bend at the knees. We're going to drop the knees towards the television while keeping both shoulders down. Bring the legs up. Other direction. Bring it up. Working all those rotary muscles. Do it again towards the television. Both shoulders down. Bring it up. Other side. And up. Let's add a layer of challenge. Drop it down. Extend through. Great job today. Let's move on to the stretch chapter where we'll get a nice stretch through that abdomen. Go ahead and roll over your knees. Place your hands shoulder width apart. Jump or step the legs back to top of a push-up and slowly lower down. Rest your abdomen down into the ground and then just prop onto your forearms. Let your head fall back. Totally release through that spine. How great does that feel for the abdominals after a workout like you got today? Beautiful. Make your way onto all fours. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees directly underneath the hips. Round your back up like an angry cat. And then drop the belly down towards the earth, head high. Repeat that. Round the back high. And drop the belly, lift the head. Curl your toes under and reach your hips high to the sky in a downward facing dog. Rise high onto the toes, bend the knees, and step your right foot forward. Take the right hand up high to the sky. Nice torso rotation and nice little stretch through the lateral side of your hip. Good. Spin your back foot to flat. Replace the right hand where the left hand is. Reach left hand high to the sky. With your front knee, try to keep the knee directly over the ankle. And replace the left hand down on the ground. Exchange places. Right leg goes back. Left leg steps forward. Left arm reaches high to the sky. And spin back foot to flat. Replace left hand where right hand is. Right hand high. And allow the right hand to come down to the ground. Bring the right leg in to meet left. Extend through the knees. And unhinge at the hips, rise with a flat spine. Go ahead and take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale through the mouth. Do that once again. Inhale fresh air in through the nostrils. Exhale stale air out through the mouth. One shoulder roll, and you are finished. Thank you for joining me for Intro to Core Ball. If you have any questions about the equipment or exercises you've seen demonstrated today, please feel free to contact us at www.gofit.net. It's important that you strength train all major muscle groups 2 to 3 times every week. So don't let too much time pass before joining me again for a Core Ball Blast workout. I'm Brook Benten, and I'll see you next time on Intro to Core Ball.